Here we're going to figure out how to determine the quality of a seventh chord. Okay, so compared to a triad, a seventh chord is a root, a third, a fifth, and a seventh. So if you're analyzing the music and you have 4 different notes, 1, 3, 5, 7, you have a seventh chord as opposed to a triad. Okay, and we have a few more qualities. Okay, we have major, dominant, or major minor, minor, half diminished, and fully diminished sevenths. Similar to the triads, I'm going to take a look at the root, and I'm going to figure out what the major scale is, or what the key signature is for the root. So in our case, we're going to start with C, and in C major, there are no sharps and no flats. So if I have a root, a third, a fifth, and a seventh, all within that major key, or that major scale, that is my major seventh. So C has no sharps and no flats, so C with an E natural, G natural, B natural is going to be my major seventh. Our dominant seventh, or major minor seventh, lowers the seventh compared to this major seventh. So I have a C, E, G, and then B flat. So a dominant 7 has a lowered 7 compared to major. Here's our minor 7. Compared to the major, we have a lowered third and a lowered 7th. So in this case, E flat and B flat. Our half diminished, compared to the major, we have a lowered third, a lowered 5th, and a lowered 7th. So an E flat, a G flat, and a B flat. And then our fully diminished, a lowered third, a lowered 5th, and then a double lowered 7th. So 2 half steps lower on the 7th, and that's our fully diminished. Okay, so we have a root, a third, a 5th, and a 7th. If it fits in the key, it's major. Lowered 7 is dominant, lowered third and 7th is minor, lowered third, 5th, and 7th is half diminished, lowered third, 5th, and then a double lowered 7th is fully diminished. So let's build that in another key. So let's say we do that in D. So a D major 7, I'm going to think, okay, what's in the key of D major? So I can use a circle of fifths or another reference, or I know that in D major, I need an F sharp and a C sharp, so I'm just going to apply that key. Using the same notes to get my dominant 7th, I have to lower the 7th. So my F sharp is going to stay, but now I have a C natural because I lowered that 7th scale degree. To get my minor 7th, compared to my major, I'm going to lower the 3rd and the 7th. So F sharp is going to become F natural, C sharp is going to become C natural. My half diminished is a lowered 3rd, 5th, and 7th. So instead of F sharp, I have F natural. Instead of A natural, I have A flat. And instead of C sharp, I have C natural. You typically wouldn't write the natural signs in. I'm just doing it to show you that it's different than the major. Our fully diminished, compared to the major, I need a lowered third, a lowered 5th, and then 2 half steps lower of the 7th. So compared to F sharp, I have F natural. Compared to A natural, I have A flat. And compared to C sharp, I have C natural is 1 step, but C flat is 2 steps. So that's how I build and identify the qualities of seventh chords.